Hi and welcome. My name is Julia Westlake and I'm the instructor for GBS 132 at Mesa Community College. This tutorial is to help you out with Lesson 2, Assignment 7, where you'll be investing using your Investopedia account. For this assignment, you'll need the assignment instructions, which are posted in Blackboard or on Canvas, whichever type of course you're in. You'll also need to open up Yahoo Finance, so go ahead and go to Yahoo Finance and open it up. And then you'll also need your Investopedia stock account. If you can't remember your login, hopefully you remember the email you used. If not, go back to your Lesson 1 assignment where you signed up, or go into the notes area where I told you to save yourself a note, or look in the front of your textbook, wherever you hid that login for yourself. Okay, so let's go look at the assignment instructions. It says we're going to use our Investopedia simulation account. We're going to invest $1,000 of our fake money. We're going to select at least 3 different investments. Those are stocks. And hopefully they're in different companies, because that's what the assignment's asking you to do. You need to buy at least 3 different shares. However, you might need to buy more depending on how much money each share costs. And do whatever research you feel would be appropriate for investing this amount of money on your own. And so you might want to read articles, you might want to look online, you might want to do a variety of different things. We're going to use Yahoo Finance and assume that we've already looked in the paper or read some articles online, or that we're really familiar with some investments that we want to make. Okay, so let's go to Yahoo Finance. That's where we're going to start. Now you can go up here to the investing link and go to stocks, or you could just use this little box that they had up at the top where you can search the different stocks if you already know the symbol. But I'm assuming that most of you do not have symbols for companies memorized, so that you don't know their trading symbols. So the research tools, you can use the stock screener, historical quotes, real-time quotes. You can use some financial calendars, bonds, options, company earnings, which is really important when you're looking at how healthy a company is. And if you want to invest in them, you can do some research. That would be really important for this assignment. Maybe you want to read some analyst suggestions. You can read some company reports, such as the annual reports and financial statements. Also great places to see how stable that company is and why maybe they need to use stock to raise money. And mutual funds, if you're going to be investing in mutual funds, which we are not for this assignment, this would be a great place to go. That'll be in Lesson 3 when we start doing that. Okay, so let's go ahead and use the stock screener. And so you can look up the symbol, or you can look up the actual symbol for the company you want, if you already don't know the symbol. So anyways, let's go into the little search box here, and we're going to look up one of the student favorites. It's Walmart. You can see that Walmart's symbol is WMT. Go ahead and click on that, and then this is Walmart's stock page. You can see that at this particular time of recording, their stock happens to have been trading at about 6 cents less than it normally trades at. This was the current price at close on the last day the stock market was open. This is the date and time currently. Remember, the stock market trades on Eastern Standard Time. That's why it's displaying Eastern Standard Time. And then you're also looking at things here like the previous day's close. When the market opens, what will it be trading at? The bid, so the number bid that they have right now at the stock market. Someone's trying to buy 59.15 for each share, and they want 100 shares. The asking price currently about $66.95 for 100 shares. Okay, so they think that they're going to be selling at about $62.30 for the year. And their beta, this is a risk assessment factor. You'll read about that more in Chapter 3, or not Chapter 3, Lesson 3. And then if you take Investments 1, which is GBS 261, we'll go over what the beta is. For now, just know that that's a risk assessment number. If you want to read more about it, go into the Investopedia glossary and read about it. Next earnings date, that's when they're going to come out with their next report. Days range, so it started out at 61.38 the last time the market was open, and it ended up at 61.91. 52-week range, that means 52 weeks ago, so a year ago to date, it ranged between $48.31 and $62.63. Volume, that's how many shares they have out trading. Average volume for 3 months, that's how many trades it typically takes in 3 months. Market cap, that means about how much money this company makes. So $211.99 billion a year. That's what Walmart typically makes. It's a large cap company. We'll discuss different caps of companies in lesson 3. P&E is the price over earnings ratio. That means that price for the share over earnings for the share. That's the ratio. You'll read about that in lesson 3 too. And then you'll read about the dividend and yield and the EPS also in lesson 3. And then if you want more information about them, you can go into the glossary on Investopedia, and you can also take GBS 261. But that's a little over and above and beyond where we want to be. This little chart here will show you charts on how the market fared the last time it was open in terms of price. So you can see it started out okay, it dipped down, and then it went up. Well, today is February 10th, and the other day they announced that there were more jobs created in the past quarter, so the stock market did pretty well the last time it was open. So that's probably why it went back up towards the end of the close of the market. Alright, so some headlines that you might want to pay attention to are down here, but not necessarily necessary. Then you also have, the Walmart, the Walmart Mexico, and then some Costco and a Target. I just happen to know their trading symbols, and more competitors over here, so you can kind of see how they compare to other competitors in terms of their selling price and their market cap. Now, it's really important to know what the competitors are doing, because if the competitors are going to overtake your particular stock pick, then you might lose money. Because if Target is up and coming and is gaining money hand over fist over Walmart, you probably want to invest in Walmart. Probably want to invest in Target rather than Walmart, because maybe Walmart is going to have a hard time maintaining competition, unless you really believe in Walmart's ability to recover. Okay, but that's for another class down the road. We're kind of dealing with today getting familiar with investments themselves. So let's say we want to buy a share of Walmart, WMT. This is the common stock, not preferred stock. You can see that right there, common stock. That means just about anybody can buy it, and it's cheaper than the preferred stock, and it has some different benefits and drawbacks to it. But we're going to be doing common stock. So, WMT. Alright, so now we're in our Investopedia portfolio here. You can see this is a demo account. I don't actually trade on this account for anything other than class demos. So that's why we're in here right now. You can see that we have the account value at $10,000, and I don't ever trade on this account. That's why I'm number 46 ranked. But you can also edit your profile here. You can see some earnings here if we had actually invested. And then we can go up here to portfolio and trade and rankings and markets, and we can see all kinds of information. We're going to go ahead and click on trade though, because trade is what we're going to do when we buy or sell shares. It's called trading. And the stock symbol here is where we're going to put that Walmart stock symbol to purchase. Okay. Sometimes when you're doing screen captures, it slows down your screen. So you should not have the same slow ups that I have. Okay, so you type in WMT, hopefully after a shorter period of time because your computer's not freezing. Select the Walmart stores there. Transaction, you're going to currently buy. We're not selling because you shouldn't own anything really yet. Sell short and buy to cover are different concepts that we won't be covering in our class. We're just going to buy. Quantity, so because it's $69 or $61 rather and 90 cents, we can buy quite a few of those for $1,000, but we got to split the money over 3 different companies at least. So if you whip out your handy dandy calculator here, and it'll pop up in your screen, you can take 61.90 and multiply it by, let's say, 20 shares. Well, that would be $1,200. That's more than you want to spend. So do a little bit of experimenting here. 69 times 5 shares, $345, roughly 1/3 of your budget. So maybe you want to buy 5 shares. You always want to play around with your calculator to see where you need to be at. Especially if you're not good at estimating in your head. If you are, then you might not even have to get out that calculator. So hopefully your screen does not freeze like mine, because I'm recording the screen. Shouldn't normally do that. So 5 there. You're going to do a market price. You're not going to do a limit or a stop limit, because this limit means I want to purchase it when it reaches a certain price, and a stop limit is when you want to not purchase based on, or even sell based on, a certain price. So we're not going to worry about those. That's for GBS 261. Good till canceled is what you want to leave your purchases at. You don't want to do day order. That just means that day. And if you'd use the stop or the limit, then that would be good fit for those things. But we're just going to do market. Send confirmation email message. You should want them to send you a message so that you know that your order went through, especially if you're trading when the market's not open, because this simulator does actually follow the live market. So if you're trading after hours or before hours, then you're not going to see a live update in your account. So then click preview order. That will allow you to see what you've done. Okay, so here you have the opportunity to say, oh, I spent too much money again, or oh, I didn't spend enough money. So estimate order total along with the commission that you'd have to pay to the actual broker is there, and we have to consider those things. And so then we're going to go ahead and you can cancel the order, you can change the order, submit the order. In our case, we're going to submit it, and then you'll see that they have a trade confirmation that's up there. When you go back into your portfolio, it will tell you that you have a pending purchase there. And then once it's already purchased, then you'll actually be able to see it as displaying as purchased. So anyways, that has been a tutorial for our class. You're going to repeat that